want to talk to you about mental strength, because as we go into problems today, what we're really trying to do is we know we can't control that we're going to have problems, right? So there are things that make up that mental fortitude, right? There's 5 factors in mental fortitude, and one is genetics. One is genetics, and this is one of the things we can't really control, right? So I told you I'm going to give you some things today that we can control and some things that we can't control. And one of them is genetics. You can't help if you are genetically more susceptible to some mental health challenges, some conditions, some experiences. It can be everything from ADHD, which, you know, I am definitely ADHD, and for me, I've kind of figured out how to pretzel it and tangle it and turn it into something that really works for my business, but that's not always easy, and it's certainly not easy for people. So when I say that whether you have ADHD or you may have anxiety or you may have depression, let me be very clear. That is not to say that you are mentally weaker, that you have less fortitude. That is not what is being said at all. It means when you are building that mental fortitude muscle, sometimes you have more valleys and tunnels and turns that you have to navigate than someone who may not have that. Someone who is has a diagnosis for depression, anxiety, for fill in the blank, they can be much more have much more mental fortitude than someone that doesn't have any of those obstacles present. But as you are building yourself into this mental fortitude place, you can have more speed bumps to have to navigate than someone who may not have that. So genetics is a part of this, and like it or not, the way our brain is born and the way that our brain shows up can play a factor in the level of our mental fortitude and how we find our way to being to having that mental strength, right?